Hello, welcome to the Home Front. I am Tyler, your host, and my right, as always, is Mitch, my overly artistic friend, Mitch.
Hi.
I make no apologies. So we're gonna just jump right into this.
Okay.
And as you guys have seen from the title, well, that's right, it changes this, or from the thumbnail, what we're gonna watch. So
Okay.
enjoy.
I've not seen this yet, but you've seen this trailer?
Yeah. Yes.
That was weird. He's like, oh no.
Zip it. You and your brother are coming to Cape Town with us.
Why?
You know why.
All you ever care about is work.
I implore all world
What?
leaders to join me
She's the president, okay?
at the G20 summit.
G20? Is that a thing?
I think so, yeah.
Now we gotta go save the world.
Yeah, shut up, husband.
The 20 most powerful world leaders together.
Anthony Starr.
In 3, 2, 1.
Is he Australian?
Sounded like it. Wait, is she an action hero?
Shh, 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 shh. You have to watch.
Isn't that
To the government's watching.
Viola Davis?
Yes.
She's not action hero
Yes,
material.
she is. Yes, she is.
World's financial markets.
No, she's
You
not.
sexist jerk.
As written. Quick beige fox. Quick beige fox. Now
He's making them say
the narrative.
the F word?
Is
Is
it
that
the
what
F
that
word?
was?
I don't. No, I think it's Phase Fox or something.
Find them.
Oh,
If you wanna live,
that sounded like the F word.
now you're Captain America.
Oh,
you ready
they
for this?
dismissed the president.
Ready for this? Oh yeah, in dress.
What?
She is Captain America. Can you tell?
What?
Dress and sneakers, baby.
Your survival is what matters most. I will not leave them.
No,
President
sorry.
With that guy? That guy's
Yeah,
huge.
He was huge.
Mom, I can help.
Lights up.
What? And the kid too. It's a kid movie.
She's
One of
probably
those.
a hacker.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
husband, how did you get yourself captured, you idiot? If only you were a girl.
What if we get you into a comfortable pair of heels? Do you want an honest answer?
I'm not.
I'm not one of those.
I'm not one of those girls. You've got it wrong.
Okay, stop. Stop.
You got to get better at this transition.
I need a producer is what it is. Someday.
Okay. Oof. Okay, so I guess.
I'm gonna
Oh
add-
yeah, the
I'm gonna
dislike
add.
ratio is pretty rough.
Oh yeah.
So I guess
show you guys.
so 7.6K
Woo.
versus 55K.
That's pretty low. I'm surprised it's not more.
Well,
3 million views. Wow.
3 billion.
Million.
Okay, that sounds about right. 3 billion. My goodness.
I know.
How did I not hear of
Everyone
this?
hates this.
So I
Michael Obama the movie?
is that what somebody said?
Okay. Have you seen Air Force One?
No. It's Harrison Ford though, right?
Harrison Ford.
He's the president, and he's on Air Force One, and then
Guess
Gary-
who else is in the movie?
Gary Oldman
Gary Oldman's in the movie.
is like a terrorist and attacks,
Yes.
right? Okay.
So it's Russian, and I'm actually surprised. I went back and watched this recently. So he's a Russian terrorist.
well, we saw a clip of it at the pizza party or the pizza place we went to.
Did we?
Yeah, I was playing. I remember watching a
okay.
clip of it, and you're like, "Hey, that's Air Force One," and I was like, "Oh,
Great movie. Interesting message. So the premise of the film is that Russia and America capture this Russian general who's committing terrorist attacks in Russia.
mm-hmm.
I know, kind of apropos, right? And so they lock him up, and Gary Oldman takes over the plane, Air Force One, to try and get the general released.
okay."
And there's a bunch of propaganda like, we do not negotiate with terrorists, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of, anyways. So
Okay.
Harrison Ford is supposed to escape the plane and doesn't. And he has a background. He's like Navy or something. So he jumps. It looks like he jumps into this escape pod and gets jettisoned out of the plane. So the terrorists think that he's gone. but he stays on, and he starts one by one taking out the terrorists. But he's obviously outnumbered. His family's on the plane. They have a bunch of hostages, so he's having to deal with a bunch of espionage and difficult issues and figure out how to communicate with people down below in order to get this plane down off, out of the air. Pretty entertaining thriller. And it says Harrison Ford. He's action star material, and it's kind of like over the top with a lot of it. Like, oh, the president is like this. He's this superstar in the whatever. Anyway, so this
President doesn't need rescuing. He can rescue
exactly
himself.
he rescues others. So it has a lot of that, but it's a '90s film and it's an action movie.
Yeah.
This feels like similar, but girl boss to the max. The stupid fighting in the dress and the sneakers. And
After Craven, I thought we were done with that.
you thought wrong. You thought wrong.
Okay, I get why this movie is happening, though.
What do you mean?
Well, Viola Davis also starred in The Woman King, in which she was
I haven't
kind of an
seen that.
action.
Okay.
And I thought she did okay with that. I actually thought that was an okay movie. It wasn't like amazing. It
Yeah.
didn't blow my mind or anything, but I didn't think it was bad. It was good.
Isn't that like 2018 or something? Like that's some years back, isn't it?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it is at this point. Yeah, there was so much hate for that movie, and I got because like the historical inaccuracies, which I was like, okay, sure, but there were like some things about it that were.
I heard it wasn't
meritorious.
as bad as the hate
No.
thought it was going to be.
Yeah, no,
So-
not at all.
I'm actually look up what year that was.
Yeah. So I think they were like, oh yeah, Viola Davis can do action, but I was like, no, that's kind of like a unique picture for her to be able to
Oh,
pull
it is
that off.
22.
22. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Not
That's
that long
closer than I
ago.
thought it was.
Make me feel ancient here.
Sorry, it's been a while since I remember hearing about that movie. So go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. She had like the calm, stoic stuff going
Viola
for her.
Davis is a good actress. She actually did great
absolutely.
in the DC universe as whatever I forgot her name.
Who was she in that?
Waller. She's in Suicide Squad. She's the one
Oh.
that like controls all. I mean, I know it's a terrible movie, but she does a good
Awful
job as
movie.
Waller. Like I thought she fit that character.
She is a great actress.
So
Yeah, I mean she plays this like battle hardened, like that has a very scarred past kind of thing. And then there's like this kind of mother-daughter relationship that develops throughout the movie. And like, the kid is not really aware of like the kind of familial connections that actually exist, and when it's like revealed to them, it's a big like. So it was surprising. I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. I mean, you start to pick up on it, I guess, a little bit, and then it's like, oh, okay, that was like a satisfying twist to the story. Yeah, I really don't understand the hate that movie got. This one I understand. This looks awful.
it looks really
This looks so stupid and ridiculous. I mean, because it's like it's a different context. That
Right.
movie, Woman King, set up. It's like, oh, hey, that's the premise of this movie.
Sure.
Is the specific training or this specific like branch of women that did this and that were like hardcore, warriors or whatever. So that's what you get to see play out.
At least within the creative liberties that they took with
And
the
within the
historic-
creative,
yeah.
exactly. So within that parameter, it's like, all right, this is
Sure.
fairly believable. This one's not. This isn't believable at all. Like she's like they would never let the president do that, even if it was a guy, even if it was a Harrison Ford. They'd be like, get out of here,
Right.
like.
I love that
They
the
don't let you
Secret
do
Service
that.
is sitting there with her, and she's like, "No, you guys hang back. I'll take the guys in the elevator." Like, okay, come on. And then the daughter, "I'll hack for you." Like, shut up, stop. Why can't we use the president has so many resources around? We'll say him because there's never been a female president. I'm sorry, Prime Amazon, but sorry, but yeah, like. Or we really have to resort to using our daughter for these resources. We have to resort to her saving the Secret Service. Like, just please stop.
Yeah.
But it's so over the top that like everyone's like, I thought we got past this garbage.
Yeah,
I
that's what
thought-
I was thinking the whole time. I was
Yeah.
like, I thought we were over this. Are
Yeah.
we not?
What are we doing?
Apparently. Amazon just does not freaking learn. My goodness.
Speaking of which, there's a series on Amazon. Comment below if you think we should go over the Rings of
Stop.
Power.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to see it.
There's 2 seasons. We got to get those done before.
I'm not doing both.
In fact, we
It's
might go watch that
torture.
tonight.
It's just you see like a clip and you're like, what is this? That's not Lord of the Rings.
The Rings of Power. It's real.
It's real. Yeah.
Real.
Okay, so this is like Yeah, it's just all about everything about it is wrong. Nothing works. Not a single thing about this movie works.
Nope.
Cast is all wrong. The believability. Well, he like the snarky security guard. He's like, what are you, Captain America now? It's like, yeah, like a security guard would actually say that to the
I know,
effing
to the
president of the
president.
United States. They would never say that.
And then she jumps in and does the whole Captain America scene.
I'll show you. It's like, because then that makes it made it clear like the movie's about her and how tough she is.
Right.
Nobody wants to see that.
Also, this isn't just a critique on women. The whole point of the Captain America scene in the elevator was the fact that it required all of those guys in a confined space to stand a chance against the super soldier.
Yeah.
A man who went up against the Hulk at one point. Well, maybe actually that was in the animated movie, but still. The thing about it is, like, that was the point that was making, is that this is not a normal human being. We have to try and trap this guy. This one's like, no, this is a random female president that can take on however many guys in that elevator that are armed.
That movie was also about values, too, because it was like the people he was defending, the country he was defending, was corrupt, and so it turned on him. And he's like, well,
So now
what do
he's
I
gotta
fight for
back.
now?
Yeah.
And it's like, I have to fight, for the thing that's working against me because it's so corrupt. So I have to fix that problem. So it was like a more thoughtful film. This isn't that.
No,
this
this
is
one's
just like
thoughtful.
this is just dumb. And then they drag the kids into it. Who came up with this? This is such a horrible idea. This is a terrible idea. They thought this would work. They thought people would like this. Why?
I don't know. I think it was just their, like, buck the system kind of movie at this point. It has to be. I mean, what other justification do you have for doing something so overtly ridiculous?
So this is going to come out in March, right?
Is that what it says, March?
This episode that we're recording right now.
Oh,
right?
I don't know. I was thinking of releasing it pretty soon because,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, it's currently hot.
So I was gonna say, like, the whole thing with the Amelia Perez situation is it's like, oh, it's like a buck the system. Like, let's just
Is that what that was trying to do?
That's what some people speculate.
It has to be with how ridiculous and
Yeah, 'cause it's
confused
such
the
an
message
awful
was.
movie.
Yeah,
It could also just be that it's just a pretentious, awful movie, and that they just thought,
or both.
yeah, like that works for people. Yeah, it could be a little bit of both. You never know. But like, I was gonna say, if you release this in March, I guarantee that movie's not gonna win, and it's not gonna win because it's too much. It's way too much.
Perez?
Yeah, especially
Okay.
now with all the controversy. It's like, I don't want to be associated with that. So it's like, I don't know. I just. What else do you want me to say? This looks stupid. What did you think? Do you want to see
Of
this?
course, it's so stupid. It deserves that rating. Like, I'm sorry, but if you haven't figured out how to put nuance, and this is the way you think you need to bug the system or whatever, you're not an artist. You're not. This is just stupid. This is just like holding on to values that everyone has already said they don't like. It's like, you can do this in a nuanced way. Like, use human characters to tell
'cause
your story. Like, stop doing this.
Yeah, because it's the virtue signaling thing.
Right.
It's not actually the virtue that we should all be in
Right.
support of.
You're just
It's
throwing your
just-
middle finger at somebody at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. It's like picking fights and
Right.
getting petty about all of this stuff. So.
Which is, I mean, to be fair, we're being a little petty with this video, but I don't care because
Well, yeah, I mean, they provoke it. They're just
Right.
like, here, let's make this petty, movie, which she's just like so tough and whatever. It's like, she's not. Nobody believes that. It's like, you have to just tell the audience that this is happening because nobody buys it. And if you have to do that, then it's like there's no integrity to the movie you're making. Like, it has to be plausible, and nothing about that movie is plausible. Not a single thing about it. The kid's some fancy hacker, and like you said, no one else working for the
know.
effing president can do this.
it's like,
Are you out of your mind?
This is like the Lost World scenario where it's like he
hate
brings his
that.
daughter and she does gymnastics, so
So stupid.
able to beat a Velociraptor because she does
so I
gymnastics.
can contribute too.
Right.
It's like, stop.
You
We're getting the
can't.
kids
You
involved.
cannot.
It's dumb.
You can't help. And here's the thing.
But another mother-daughter thing, like Woman King. They want to do that again. They're trying to recreate Woman King because that was such a smashing success. Sorry, just go on.
Well, and I have this. It's not just against the chick thing. I mean, again, this is a me woman hear me war scenario, but like, I have the same problem with the new Captain America movie. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
if you are telling me in your movie that this man does not have the serum to make him a super soldier, and then you pit him against a Hulk, I'm sorry, but I can't buy that. Like,
He doesn't have the serum.
no.
Oh.
And he fights the Hulk. It's like, no,
Oh wow.
he's dead.
That's tough.
He's so dead.
Yeah, you would need at least. Well, doesn't he have a suit like an Iron Man kind of suit?
No.
No, he's just like
No.
skin against skin.
He's got like the original Captain America suit on with his vibranium
Oh, that's not
wings.
enough.
Yeah. And he's like holding the shield, and so he blocks some of the hits with the shield. I'm like, okay,
Oof.
the shield will survive. He's jelly behind the shield. I'm sorry, but he's dead. So dead. Anyway, same thing. Is like you can only push the suspense of disbelief so far, guys.
Yeah.
I can't take it. Anyway, yeah, this looks so ridiculous that I was just like,
One of those.
it's stupid.
How much longer do you think we're gonna see stuff like this? We should enjoy it. We should be grateful. This is a chance to just like.
Thank you for the content, Amazon. Thank you. I'm hoping this will get plenty of views just because of how ridiculous you are.
Yeah.
Anyway, G20. We should watch that.
G20 is. I don't
We
want to
should
see
watch
that.
it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
stupid.
force you through it. Also, leave a comment below on whether you think we should do Rings of Power and how
Stop.
many of those seasons we should do. Thank you for watching.